All the people that have taught me. I was 13 when I went to school, high school. Mrs. Bromley from Delsford Technical High School was my music teacher. And I messed up, I was a bit of a brat. So I failed, I got a D in music, right? I became a guitar player later on. I got a D for woodwork, and I became a carpenter, a joiner and a violin maker later on. So I've been doing guitar repairs and everything like that. A long time ago for a guitar shop in Ballarat, called Crossroads. Still there, different location. I was doing some other bits and pieces for local people and so forth. I don't bother with any of that anymore. But when I was 13, I moved in with a couple of brothers, Ted and John. And John was a piano player, played on the goanna, used to sing as well. He's the one that opened my ear to sound. So he's my favourite one, even though he's passed, right? He was my favourite one there. And then when I got to about 16 or something like that, I had a good stereo. And I met another fella called Ray. And I'm not talking about Do Ray me, but his name was Ray. And he brought some albums around, blues players on it and stuff. And I couldn't understand what was going on. I couldn't understand what they were saying. Albert Collins' conversation and all that, right? And after a while I started hearing it a bit more, started playing it a bit more, and I got into it. So by the time I was about 17 and a half, something like that, bought my first guitar. It was $40 for Yamaha, reinforced neck. I gave it to my sister for her 21st or something. And it started from there. So I got his guitar for $40. He played in front of me for about, I don't know, probably was like a half an hour in the lounge room, wherever it was. And it felt like I was there for, felt like 2 hours session or something like that. It was just so much information. He taught me my first tune. So he was a bass player in the Sparnets, Hepburn Springs, Spa Centre of Australia band. He was a bass player, but he was also very good at the guitar. So he taught me my first tune. And then after that I got a couple of books and stuff, and thank you very much Kim, or Bernie, whoever you are now, for the tunes that you taught me, and Joanne, my sister, my younger sister. I really appreciate that as well. And then I played with, learned from Nick, and Nick was, he played at church with Jenny, they used to sing and jazz and all that sort of stuff, right? And he taught me theory. I spent a good 6 months with him learning theory about guitar. Jack was a lead guitar player in the Sparnets. His partner was the singer, Jenny. And I got a couple of lessons off him as well. Heard something that he did. He's gone now, he's dead, right? But I heard something that he did, and Nick, the one that was teaching me the theory, was there at the time, and we both heard it. He played the major scale, Molly, and then he just played one note after that, and the whole major scale came out. It was just amazing what happened there. Still trying to chase that one, right? So I've lost a few people over the years and that, and there's still some of them around. Nedge, I've spent a bit of time with Nedge over the years playing, seeing what he does. He does his own songs, his own jingles and stuff. He used to play in pubs and things like that. So he's still around, and yeah, but you lose a lot of people. And then when I got to about 21 or something like that, I'd already started to learn how to play the bass. So I bought myself a bass guitar, and I bought a bass book, Brenton White and Gary Turner, the finger picking one as well. So I did that straight after. Then I just started going to finger picking. Built the radio station, or some of it, for Ballarat, 3BBB. And there was a fella called David, who used to be like a boss there. He used to run the blues shows and everything. He just And he saw me finger picking and that there one day. And he come up to me and he goes, "Oh, you like the finger picking stuff, do you?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I've got really good ones for you." And so he put me on to Stefan Grossman. And, you know, that was the start of where I am today, really. You know, he was probably the most influential one that I wanted to learn from to get to the one that I wanted to get to, which is Reverend Gary Davis. That's my favourite one, right? Mississippi John, Robert Johnson. Yeah, so he was the first one. And then John Renborn was another one. He's a little bit better, right? I follow him a little bit more. And people like Duck Baker and Guitar Aerobics. He's the only one that could come anywhere near the same sort of sound that Rick, that taught me that first tune, the bass player, Dirthman Cometh, or whatever it is. That one right there is the closest one I've ever heard to Ricky. Yeah, and there's Martin Simpson, you know, Woody Man. You know, you got so many players in there, it's just amazing. And right from the word go, it's just full on. You know, I ended up playing it for like, I thought I sold the wrong album and the wrong book, because it just didn't sound anything like it. It took me like 6 weeks to make the first one sound anywhere near what was supposed to be the speed of it. Anyway, I've done that for 20 years. And yeah, so I understood a little bit about theory and tablature. I did music notation a little bit. That's so hard, it's so slow. Tablature just kills it by far. So yeah, and I come up with my own system. So that's how it basically come about. I've got a guitar there that I've just worked out over the last couple of weeks what it actually is. I actually thought it was a takaroo, but it's a takavra. Takaroo, I mean, with a H instead of a K. Saw it on the internet, on YouTube. Very tinny, very bright. Completely different to mine. But that one was a $75 guitar that I got there, that takaroo. Made in a violin company as well. It's got the first fret just underneath the nut. You don't see too many guitars with the fret right there. That's what makes that one different. The intonation's like stays true kind of thing, right? Adjustable bridge on it. So I raise it a little bit because I'm a little bit heavy with the thumb. So I just raise it a little bit. My action's a little bit higher than normal for my style of playing. And the other guitar that I've got over there is a Tanglewood that I bought from Cash Converters for $350. I've probably got another 10 guitars or something, right? I don't play some of them, they're just a bit too good, collector's item and that. I haven't even got strings on it, pulling down on the, twisting the neck. Too old and too fragile. Kalamazoo, Gibson, 1937 or something like that. That's my favourite one. Got a couple of maintenance and stuff like that as well. And ukuleles, banjo, bits and pieces, bass. So yeah, that's how I come to playing the guitar. Stefan Grossman stuff for 20 years. That taught me a bit, but everything just went. And with the arthritis and that, now I just turned it into a different one, that's all. And that's pretty much it. But I really want to thank Joe Dora for teaching me how to make a violin. I spent 2 years doing that. He was about 62 or something when I started working with him. So, you know, he had arthritis. It took a while to get fired up sometimes. He'd just do nothing all day except drink coffees and that, because he's just not up to scratch, right? We'd have to wait 6 months for a shipment from Germany, a boat, for all the materials to come over. Make our own tools and everything. He taught me how to make my own tools and everything like that. And it's really helped me out a lot with the guitar. And Sudoku. Mr. Sudoku, you are a genius. The Sudoku game, that's helped me out more than I didn't even expect the game to help me out with the guitar. That was the last thing I was expecting, something like that. But that's what happened. That was amazing how much help Sudoku was for me. Looking at it this way, looking at it that way, going backwards. Dolafa. Oh yeah, that's a different 135. Listening to the A and then listening to Dolafa going backwards, it's like, wow. Yeah, it's nice. The dog's going, munching away on its bone. So yeah, that's where it is. I can't really do the major scale. Try and explain it like a train carriage. I need to go and talk to somebody else because I don't want to make a mistake and I don't want to upset anyone. It's just that I don't really have a great deal of use for the flat and second and the flat and six. So I'm going to go and talk to Nedge and hopefully I'll be able to come up with something a little bit different to explain the major scale. Anyway, that's it. All the best with it.